Good evening, Hattrick friends. It's Thursday evening, and at the moment that means Hattrick Content Creator, or the Hattrick Creators Club Tournament, I should rather call it by the proper name. Round 5. We are qualified, but the question remains, who are we actually going to face in the semifinal? If we win today, we will definitely finish second and should be up against HCC, the French community. But that also depends if they beat the Masterminds, the Italian group of teams. They could potentially go ahead of those, and things will turn around in that regard. A heavy defeat could see us finish 4th, but I think we have to win 3 matches in order to secure that we finish above the Swedish Smörgåssport Fanatics. And that might have been a bit of a butchering on that name, to be honest. But yeah, as usual, 9 matches in each of the matchups, 3 in each tier. From the top team tier today, we have Besaid Aruks versus Schutorps Beko. That's match number 1. We have Usha is Hot versus Berkult Ravers. And we have the Identity Shakers versus Dynamo Top Scorer TNG. Strong teams all around. I know that Usha is Hot is not in full competitive mode yet, even though they have insanely high wages. I know a few things about his team, the manager Platon. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But he has told me that it's a quite strong team he's up against today anyway. Atletico Farmacia versus Arok BK. Looks like a pretty even matchup, to be honest. Second tier Sweden versus top flight in Haiti. We have Leonardson versus Links United. I am hoping that the age difference and the difference in GSI calls for a favorite for the Dynamiters here, really do. We have Sporting Club De Boa versus FS Popovac, and that is second tier versus 6th tier in Sweden, but don't be fooled. Sweden has a bunch of very strong teams. It'll be interesting to see how this one goes. Arsenal Estekov, and that is probably one of the closest matches in regards to the numbers here. Slightly younger, a bit higher TSI. Tough to call, to be honest. Just 1 tier difference between those 2 teams. Let's see. Korabia Danube Old versus Sötvattenspiraterne. That means the Seawater Pirates. It looks like they might be the Pirates might be favorites in this one. And at least they get to play in a wet environment. We have Hasselbacher Rookies versus the Darkwing Ducks, DV Ducks. And that should be an open match as well, looking at the numbers. What do we have? Like 5 minutes for the kickoff. We have in the second matchup the Argentinians versus the Random Rules. We have Los Gauchonintos versus Sherlocks. 4th tier versus top flight here. I have an idea that Sherlocks will be a tough match for most teams across the signups over this entire tournament, so maybe I should favor those. 2 sorry, just one top flight team, Backstein Boys here versus 4th tier, CF Messi. But fairly even when looking at numbers, really. That's at least what I think. We have CF Villa Alegre versus Beta AH Jerusalem. Two teams from 2nd tier. Looks kinda even, if I'm to call it. Sirius Black versus Pitbulls. Hello, Sibaniak, I think. Hello. Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Looks like, and I should probably say the Pitbulls Hattrick Club is probably slightly ahead. Perth United Reborn versus Screaming Fox FC. Looks like Screaming Fox will be the favorites for this one. A little lower TSI due to their average age in almost like 30, 29 and a half years old on average. So they'll be lowered in TSI on average as well. Fireballs Misser versus Sachavaka. Let's see. 3rd tier versus 2nd tier. Looks like Fireballs will be the favorites for this one. Congratulations on the win last Sunday. That was bigger than anticipated. But felt very nice. Double goal scorer. Zanotti that match. And Volukis winning it as well. I need someone's help. I don't know what to train. Who to fire. I'm still in League 5. I don't know if you are a member of any community in any way, but for instance, I run a Discord, and I'm sure that there's usually a lot of helpful people there. Did you consider getting a mentor? I don't know how old your account is, but that's also worth a shot. Hello everyone, I hope you are all good. Hello Clonilach. Hope you're doing good as well. So the Fireballs were the favorite in this one. We have Tucinatus SC versus Sao Jose Farapos. 5th flight versus 3rd flight. I think the home team will be the advancer. Flickter. Oh, I'm starting to lose track of all those different handles, though. Still haven't figured out how to select. Stupid tech. Yeah, I'm sorry. CA Huracan versus row 27, seed 583. Looks like the Londoners will be favorites for this one. And Concepcion Unido versus the Maltese Highlanders. Looks pretty even in this one. Star Wars versus Real Pignola. Looks like advantage. Looks close in regards to the numbers. Masilas versus Real Longuelo. Ooh, that's a tough one to call because of the TSI reductions. Tough one to call. Hey, Balambong, good luck. Thank you. Good luck to Dynamiters, but also to the other teams. It'll be touch and go if we can actually look through all the matches here. Advantage, Roux de Cotonou. We have versus SSCUC. Advantage for the home team. Boops Russia versus Atletico Panomos. Advantage Panomos. Zulu Nation versus Selagius. Looks like the away team will be stronger. Kermach versus Iglesias. Advantage Iglesias. Sorry for the quick fire analysis here, but matches have actually started. SVS versus AVK Football Club. Advantage the away side here, and in the final one, Plougastel FC versus Asociación Atlético Argentina. Definitely will be advantage for the away side. Okay, we are on top here, pressing for Besaid Aruk. Aruks versus Longshot Shutops. Sebaniak hired 2 assistant coaches level 5 and a medic level 5. Train whatever you want. In the beginning, it's best to buy 7-year-olds. Yep. But I would always recommend finding players before finding staff, because the staff is useless if you don't have the players. Long shots, utopian long shots. I'm hoping we're going to see a man mark here. But otherwise, I like the conversion ratings in attack, to be honest. I do like the conversion ratings. Go dynamite us! Go dynamite us! Usher is hot. Up against the counter. I like the chances for Usher in this one. They seem pretty good. Utopian counter from Dynamo top scorer. Again, I must say, like the conversion rates in attack. One-sided counter here. I'm calling Identity Shakers winning this one. Seban, thank you so much for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you to everyone supporting the channel lately. Growing steadily still, which is awesome, because yeah, you never get tired of that feeling. Etoile Route de Cotonou has taken the lead. Vo Trong Dung. Will place to face place. Sorry? Will place 2. Oh, will place 2 face place 3. Yeah, we will see phase 2. Or, sorry, the second position team will face the third position team. Longello, Real Longuello. Taking the lead, Christopher Tabone. Hampson, hello, good to see you in the chat. I was thinking, like, will place, face, place, yeah, what kind of mythical or mystical rhyme is this? Oh, that looks like a juke on the man mark. Interesting. Interesting. Now, in regards to staying in at least third, we need to win 3 games. Hasselbacher rookies. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Crisis? I'm guessing. Backstein has made it 1-0 after an unpredictable event. Otto Bosted. Let's just take a look, see if we can find. There's a man mark here. Sirius Black has made it 1-0 against Pitbull's Hattrick Club. That's from a counter down the right. Dariangel Conchalves. After 4 minutes. Just 4 minutes played. Oh, let's see here. Kurt Bondelli. Kurt We would call him Kurt in Denmark. Man mark here from Usher. Looking even better, I suppose. Looking even better. So I hope you guys have finished well in your league all around. I must admit I felt a little unlucky to not win the league in Denmark, but that's how it goes. Terrible season. Oh, how come? How come? Lost four clear winners. We've made it 1-0. Kapu Bolt Pick Boom. Central attack from Leonardsen. Ooh, that means we actually have to update this and write 1-0. Boom. Screaming Fox 1-0. Lucas Schneider, and an equalizer for Masillas against Real Longuelo from a left attack. Now that you say it, I mean, I lost. I drew a match which I like. I don't know if you guys noticed already, but Nicarana, the statistics guru of the Hattrick community, has actually developed an alternative to the league predictor, like where you can basically see how, like, if there's been any unlucky matches and such. Oh, you already, yeah, -10. I was supposed to win the league, and I had two of those yellow matches during the season. One was a draw and the other one was a loss. -10. I should probably run it once more, but I think I was at like -4. But -10 points, that's a lot. I understand. How did you finish then? Because in a tight league standing, 10 points, that's a lot. That's... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, the Seawater Pirates, Sødvattenspiraterne, Paul Emil Dudognon. And it's equalized 1-1. 1-1 will update the thingy majingy. There we go. What tier was that? Oh, we're being updated live here. Now, oh, we've had a miss here. Oh, and a central attack. Pignola, Real Pignola. 1-0, Jordi Vanis. That's a corner to head event. Sporting Club de Boa. Pressing here. Okay, not entirely sure. Cotonou, 2-0. Richard Schmatzlik. Arch. 1-0. Akun Bank. Central. Second had 24.6. Yeah, that's unlucky. Unlucky. Good to see the live scores working again. Oh, you mean the live viewer? Or? Do you remember the days of pressing F5 every minute to see if something new had occurred in the match report? I do. I even remember the days of the match page not necessarily loading instantly because of a dial-up connection. I had a dial-up connection when I first started. Identity Shakers 1-0. Camille van Gorp. And let's look here. Hasselbacher with a free kick, but unfortunately it's a miss. Marcus Sierra. But we have to update the score. It's 2-1. That looks off. For some reason. I guess it's just how it is. Is the youth training still 2/3 of the level of a level 3 senior coach? I am not aware of such relative strength, to be honest. Yeah, passable. Yeah, but I wasn't aware that that's how it's perceived, to be honest. Because I think at least I was reading over some fairly experienced managers talking about youth training in the forum. AJs. And apparently what is very different what's very different between Hattrick seniors training and the youth training is apparently days are not taken into consideration when training in the senior team, but it is in the youth training. Allegedly. And a lot of these experienced managers actually had a connection between these things, thinking that it would basically be the same system, but tweaked differently. And apparently it's not. I lost an 82% game this season, cost me winning the league. That's Hattrick. Yeah, so like a player being 20 years and 32 days in the senior team trains at the same pace as a player being 20 days and 20 years and 94 days, for instance. But yeah, who knows? Certainly not I. Could be 16-year-olds mostly need a week more for the same skill level than a 15-year-old. Yeah. I was told today in a comment on the YouTube channel that I may have been quite lucky with my scouts calls. That's regarding Interkalverhave and the Let's Play series. But then I thought about it. I mean, oh, would you get out of here? But when you think about it, when we hit New Year, the Let's Play series will be spanning 3 years. I mean, the Maltese Highlanders takes the lead 1-0. It's Osman Sebrail from Central Attack. 48%. Atletico Panormus. Boyan Mitev with a Central Attack as well. And it's 1-0 against Boobs Russia. And I always, like sometimes, maybe it's because I'll be 40 next year, right? So when I was planning my, making my whole team plan, and I was looking at the training plan, I was like, you can see some of the dates, like when the passing, like the trainings will end, and I was just thinking when making the plan, oh, I'll be 40 at that point. I better hurry up. I don't know. There's something about turning 40 for me, I think. I didn't remember it to be as bad as turning 30, so maybe, I don't know. Yelmas with a counterattack, Johan Falk. But it's a central attack. Let's just see. Arsenal attacking. No, they're playing creatively. Let's see. There's... $40? Couldn't tell. Maybe it's the filters. There's no filters on. I am being told that I am... that I'm a baby face. And I mean, those 3 years with the Let's Play series, I mean, when I'm thinking about it, it's like, poof, how the heck did it go so fast? I would have never have guessed you to be almost 40. No, yeah, that's only something it says on my birth certificate, right? Because I don't feel 40. No shared chat today. I've just hooked it up with the French HCC, and it should be running now. I was asking in the forums because it seems like when like it's not good to spam the invite. Like if more people invite the same. Yeah, I started it just when you asked about it. But it seems like if more people invite the same user, regardless if they are in the same shared chat even, it kind of breaks. Boobs Russia, we have one of the classic PNF goals here. Catalin Marius Matei. And we have Arch, Asociación Atlética Argentina, going up 2-0. Basically, you could have been on Hattrick from day one. yeah, at least when they opened it, to not be an exclusively thing in Sweden. Like, if I had kept my first team, I would have had my 23 years anniversary right like these days. Real Longuelo, Song Kemming from right attack. Down the right, it's a 24%. They will not be complaining about that one. Chase, do you know if they are co-hosting on the Swedish channel tonight? They might be using the technology for that. Let's see, and do we have Dema Jr. on? Oh yeah. I was just thinking, like last week they were co-hosting, both Wagner and Poppin, so they weren't able to do the shared thingy. Hey Steve, good to see you. What's up, guys? We are leading in the most important match this whole series. I hope you're doing well. Unfortunately, but you were present on Sunday. But you know that we didn't have much of a signal. Which... Alright, I think I'll just try inviting him and see what happens. Yeah, I just invited him. Not like... So back in the day, in case you weren't aware, sometimes the match report would be delayed. Sometimes up until some point in the second half, and we'd just be waiting. How goes? Hello, Platon? We are in the lead. And I'm thinking that if you can score a few goals early on, it might be quite good, but we've missed on the left Ate Branda? Ate, I think. And from a set piece as well, so Madame Pisoa. Backstein, 2-0 now for random rules against Club Football Messi. Oh yeah, well, it's no... What happened? Oh, Steve. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, that's what I usually think of things when you're not there, because you're usually very active and also very supportive, as you guys can probably tell. 5 gifted memberships on the YouTube channel. Thank you. What Danes can't see any? Danes in the Twitch chat. The Danes. $18-14. Wow. Wow. We have the 1-0 goal. Plenty of Danes. The Dane with a Greek name. Nah, we also have a GM, a Danish GM representing. Definitely smørrebrød. Perth United Reborn pulling one back against Screaming Fox FC. You're pushing up the price for Benedetti. I would love to see him trained by someone I know. That would be awesome. And now it's an equalizer here for Perth United Reborn. Albert Alorda with a quick fire brace here. Lechek Jushik with a 2-0 goal for the Maltese Highlanders, and TSC lead 1-0 against Sao Jose Farapos. Oh, you'll throw the qualifier? Yeah, probably a good shout. I think you'll be fine. I mean, maybe in a few of the matches. And I'll say as well, if any guys have an HGI team, the live scores, yeah, and it's looking good. But not like a lot of goals waiting to be had in some of the matches here. What are all these adjustments? Oh, this is a lot closer than anticipated here. Good central. Oh, it's always nice to go into that unknown. Korabua, Danube Old. The equalizer against Sydvattenspiraterne. It's exclusively Swedish teams we up against. Which makes this all the sweeter, because we are back to 2-0. Zulu Nation scores 1-0 against Borussia Selagius. Adriano Lubeck. Yeah. Is there a rivalry between Swedes and Danes? Reaching a goal is as good as a title. I'll stay in 4th too with my primary team, so planning to lose on purpose. I mean, is there a rivalry between Swedes and Danes? Yes. You could say that. But it depends. It's all contextual. I mean, depends who we're fighting. Oh, wait a minute. Friendly, I mean, again, contextual. Rivalry, wouldn't you use a stronger word? Again, it's all down to context, I mean. Yeah. The brothers. The brother people. Hjalmars. Straight up the middle. And the keeper saves. How unfortunate. Farmacia with the free kick here. It's a set piece. Kasim Abdillah. You can do it, son. Ah, it goes out of bounds. Are Swedes the black sheep of Scandinavia? If I'm to be honest, that's probably the Danes. But don't tell anyone. Pitbulls with the equalizer. Juan Domingo Macero. Central attack. 50%er. They'll be pleased about that one. Certainly. No, he still is. Alright, Playton, thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your evening. Hopefully you can bring home the bacon. Your match against Berkult Reves. The Danes are the black sheep of the Nordic countries because of how they count coming from a Swede. Yeah, I know. I know. When you think about how we count, it's kind of ridiculous. And like that, thinking about it is one thing. Explaining it is a whole other thing. HCC has made an equalizer against we have. So instead of saying 20-2, no, that's like we have this turn that means we do something in relation to the like 60. Anyway, Hasselbacher Rockies 1-0 against Darkwing Ducks. 3-0. 3-0. Zulu Nation up now by 2. It's a PNF goal from Jonathan Bianchi. Sherlock's is taking the lead. Hisham Darouk from a penalty. How do we count? Like in English you would say 70, right? 7 times 10. More or less. And in Danish you would say half. Something called fjers. Yeah, but you would have to see a video on it, I think, to explain it. Yeah, thank you so much for helping the cause against Sweden. Yeah, 10, 60, 10. That's the way we do it as well. Yeah, we do it the French way, apparently. Leonardsen counter down the central sector, 44%, and it's 2-0. But the thing is, we don't even use the 50, and we don't use 60 as well. Well, 60 we do, but 50 is half. Like 60 is 60, but 50 is half 60-ish. Usher is hot, has taken the lead against Berghult Raiders. And SSCUC has taken the lead against We don't have the lead. SVS 1-0 up against ABK Football Club, and Real Pignola lead 2-0 against Dimitri Ergin. Good evening, Mr. Combi 1992. Currently in a draw against Sirius Black. Hope you're doing well. Germans do it as well. Wow. So we're not alone in counting weird. We're not entirely alone in counting in the weird ways. Farmacia. Yeah, we do that as well. 1 and 20, 2 and 20. It's a sad evening for random rules, but yeah, good man marking from my opponent. Oh, I must admit I haven't thoroughly checked. Oh, Kupa Stomowski. And he is man marking Vidorov. Wow, he even takes out an unpredictable. They're saying, like, if you want to say 24, you say 24. Yeah, just like we say 24. Oh, but that's called the Germanic languages. Norse. which is like the Danish language is a fusion between Norse and Germanic and French even. Like long words. We always end up talking about something other than Hattrick. It's how Danes say 60, 70, 80, and 90. That's really weird. Yes. Because we started out 4-0 Dynamiters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Thank you for noticing and letting me know. Of course, we have to. Ooh. And now another from Abdelhak Berkani. He has put one into the back of the net in each of the sides tonight. Excellent. As if random itself made the rules for Danish. I don't think it's not random for the Danish counting. Going well, almost all the way through first half already. How time flies when you have fun. But I mean, we get the masterminds in the semi-final. If this is oh, no, wait, it's 4-4. Wow. Woo. Is this a double press? Oh, Lynx have pulled one back. Corner kick, Dennis Urbanson. And Jerusalem, Baita Jerusalem. 2-1 against CF Villa Alegre. They're celebrating. Sherlock's up 2. Turkey. Down the right. Sherlock's 3 now. Turkey another. Central sector. Looking good value for money now, Sherlock's. And closing in on halftime. Only a total of 8 goals. That's not a lot. A lot of goals to be scored. Alright, so at halftime it's deadlocked between Besaid Arux and Schutorps BK. Aşehzad leads 2-0 against Berghult Ravers. Identity Shakers lead 1-0 against Dynamo top scorer. And deadlock between Atletico Farmacia and Hattrick BK. Leonhardsen lead 2-1 against Links United. Deadlocked also between Sporting Club Devova and FC Popovac. Deadlocked as well between Arsenal SST and Yalmaz Yelta. Level 1-all between Korapia Danube Old and Södvattenspiraterne. And then we have a lead for Hasselbacher Rookies against Darkwing Ducks in the final match of the first matchup in this Hattrick Creators Club tournament. Los Gorchancitos, wow, they are trailing 3-0 against Sherlocks. Backstein Boys leads 2-0 against CF Messi, and Beta AH Jerusalem lead 3-2 against Villa Alegre. 4-2 actually, just before the tea. Level 1-all between Sirius Black and Pitbull's Hattrick Club. Perth United Reborn are level 2-all with Screaming Fox FC. I find man marking a bit confusing. Is it the man marker's defending skill versus the main skill of the man marked? I think so. Yeah, the highest skill. I'll share a link with you in a sec, if you want to be more confused. Let's see, Sakawaka FC deadlocked versus Fireball. TSC versus Sao Jose Farapos lead 1-0 for the home team. And row 27 seed 583 lead 1-0 against Huracan. Conception, I don't know why I want to pronounce that with like in an English way. Concepcion Unido are trailing by 2 against the Maltese Highlanders. We have Real Pignola leading 2-0 against FC Star Wars. Real Longuelo lead 2-1 against Magillas, and Etoile Rouk de Cotonou lead 3-0 against Virtus Padania. We have trail 1-2 at home against SSCUC. Boops Russia have turned it around against Atletico Panomis and lead 2-1. Zulu Nation lead 2-0 against Borussia Selagarius. Deadlock between Kermach and Iglesias. And we have FC SVS leading 1-0 against ABK Football Club. In the final match on this evening, we have we have Atletica Argentina leading 3-0 against Procastel. Association. I don't know if that's a mild butchering of names there. We do lead 4-0, but it could easily turn around because we don't see a lot of goals scored in tonight's matches. Alright, finding that link for the art of man marking. Maybe it should just be man marking. Where is that? Oh, I know. The art of man marking. Okay, let's just see. Mendieta. I hope this will not confuse you anymore, but bring clarity, despite this being potentially a bit more complex than what you read in the manual. It's made by the current Danish under-21s coach, Might Hunter. I'm so jealous of you Danes. I miss eating rested hot dogs. Don't mention that, because I could definitely go with one of those. You know, everyone does, probably in there, Steve, because it's not a thing anymore. I mean, I don't know if everyone misses it. Probably not, but it's gone. And from what I've heard of it, like it seems like the community in there's done good things in place of the old business in there. How far are we away from the second half? The next Sanati, even though he won't be trained in the club, but he is very resemblant. Rested is so much better than don't make promotion. I warned him. Sorry. And I'll be honest, I hope that I get a better price. I'm actually curious, how good was Mr. Zanotti when he was promoted? Players promoted. All promoted players. So how's this actually looking? Yeah, I guess it's all right. Oh, wait a minute, that's not him. Promoted players. All promoted players. Oh, it's ranked by name. Oh, we could easily compare them here. Okay, so Nazi had 2300 TSI when he was promoted. Maybe he was just a tad better, but still. Okay, solid defending, passable PM. Okay, and passable scoring. Okay. But less passing, right? Hey, Chris. Good evening to you as well. Just compare. What? He's actually... It's been 7 seasons. Wow. I had amazing food, baths, beer, and also an extra bit of fun in Copenhagen. I've never seen such unstable weather. Yeah. Like you could go to Norway, you could go to Bergen. It would be stable. Only as in like rain all the time. Oh yeah. Also this defending 7.8. I've actually forgotten how good Sanotti was. Look, I created my team on wow. It was created on New Year's Day. My expected price for Benedetti? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, he could potentially play a full can you remember his absolute potential on Rate My Academy? I didn't use to Rate My Academy at that time. I think I'm fairly sure I didn't. Is there a history on Rate My Academy even? He is at least a rare player. But I mean, look at this guy. This was the days. Back in the days. The thing about HGMS and the absolute potential is it's calculated in opposite ways. So the score on Rate My Academy only, or at least in the beginning, it only took the raw potential into consideration, and now it's maybe a bit more sophisticated. But that's the reason why I like the HGMS estimation from Hattrick Youth Club. I like just at least a little better, because it only considers what kind of skills accumulated and already trained and obtained by the player. Almost ready for the second half. We lead by 4. The coolest thing about Rate My Academy is probably the fact that you can search for other players as well. Let's just try one thing before we... So 17 years and 3 days. And let's just go defending, solid, excellent, and just see what's headers, unpredictable. Let's just go like this. Let's see. Oh wait, I forgot one thing though. San Marino. this San Marino. Bruno Della Balda. He's not nearly as good. Oh yeah. Well, that rare on like common rare. I mean, it's just flavor, right? I see. It seems he has been playing like World of Warcraft or something, I think, in regards to the rarities, which is fine. I mean, no worries about that. Rate My Academy. It looks at the raw potential and what's, at least in the beginning, it could score a player really high, but he probably wouldn't be able to reach it. Yeah, it will change every time something is revealed. Where HGMS like it only deals with the accumulated, meaning that even if you reveal everything from your youth player, Hattrick Youth Club you could still improve the score on Hattrick Youth Club because it's concerning the accumulated skill. But it will fall once you promote if the player has any valuable sub skill, because obviously the algorithm doesn't take sub levels into consideration. Tanne Lantunen with a yellow for Darkwing Ducks. Identity Shakers 2-0 against top scorer. It's an unpredictable event and it's Samir. I mean, it probably doesn't hurt to keep tabs on both of those numbers. How many duels do Union HTAC to actually win have to win in order to overtake Masterminds? They'd have to win. Oh, we have Berghult pulling one back from a left attack. And Leonardson furthering the lead against Lynx. So, same. Most definitely think we should get some jerseys for Dynamiters if this becomes an annual competition. That could be cool. Lynx on the right. Incredible save by Timo Stianiman. Shut up, shut ups. Nah, you would have to convert that to a long shot. I definitely like the whole, like that it's produced, like Chase has done such a good job. Because, I mean, it's also about bridging different communities, right? But it's did you guys hear about the event in Sweden where they are Wagner, one half of the Swedish or Svensk Hattrick Televisionen, he's doing like a 24-hour plus stream where they have like a Swedish equivalent to the like their own supporters trophy with duels like every 2 hours or so. No, that could be 3 hours or so, and then a 24-hour stream. Primarily for Swedish teams. But I think he's opened up the competition to the Norwegian and Danish community as well. Yeah, that'll be a Twitch stream as well, yeah. But I think it might be stuff like this that could help grow Hattrick on such a platform, because like the cup games and the league games in all the different countries, it's kind of a narrow window. I do see Sweden gathering quite a following each weekend. Kasper Torstensen. Torsken. I mean, we've tried not tried, I think it's quite successfully to gather a few leagues in Hattrick International on Saturdays. My problem is Saturday is like it's fairly common for me to have something on Saturdays as well, so it's hard to stream every Saturday, to be honest. Masilas with the equalizer against Real Longuelo, David El Terrible O'Day. Maybe Hattrick catches up with the youth that way, not the youth-looking 40-year-olds. Maybe. I definitely feel like maybe not. Yeah, but I feel like it could be a good learning experience in some way. It could be fairly iterative over like a longer period as well. I mean, it has been for me I was definitely not patient enough the first time I played Hattrick. The second time I had my team for a few years, right? And then a longer period the third time. And I still don't think... I haven't played as long as I did on the third time with my current stint. Yeah, but you can still learn it in some way. I remember thinking, oh, I played this game and I definitely wasn't patient enough the first time I played. Maybe I should give it another go. And the second time I played for at least a few years. Perth United Reborn up 3-2 now against Screaming Fox. I mean, I remember wishing that Hattrick was faster when I was young playing it, but FC Popovac. The live reporter's gone missing here. It's a central attack. Missed, unfortunately, for Popovac. Me too, third time playing and 38 now. The first time I played I was 15 years ago. Was 15 years ago and only played a couple of seasons. Yeah, I definitely think that it could also be like serve as a way of practicing patience and practicing another form of fulfillment rather than instant dopamine rush. And certainly learning how to deal with immense disappointment and bewilderment. And learning about probability. It's an equalizer for Darkwing Ducks against Hasselbach. Tanne Lantunen. They are celebrating on the other side of Øresund at the moment. Mentor and YouTube videos like the ones I've made helps a lot than back in the days. Yeah, but like to the segment we're talking like about the young ones, they don't even go to YouTube to study. I mean, they would need some kind of influencer to try, like an influencer. Pitbulls has taken the lead. This time it's Gilano Penati. Probably some guy or gal who had tried to sell them something successfully already. We have equalized against SSCUC. Any guy from the shared chat have an idea of the next? Oh, it's an equalizer now for Sirius Black. Dariantje Gonçalves. Oh, Carl Evert Jons with an converted chance. Long shots. Wow, that was far away from my vocabulary there. We did fuck all really, not investigating on how to play the game. Yeah, but that's also one of the, like, you could play Hattrick completely in this, what do you call it? Inductive way, where you just try things, you find out how it works. The problem with this approach, in terms of like the Hattrick pace, is you end up, there's a risk you end up feeling, oh, I wasted such a long time. Right, so are we 4 points ahead? Oh, Arsenal! I've missed it due to the reload. Michael Kelso, thank you for letting me know. I will correct it right away. Right away. Hey, Bilderberger here from Mau Mau for the Win Discord. Cheers, Folky. Thanks for streaming and producing Hattrick content. Thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you for supporting and coming here to the channel. It's my pleasure. Zulu Nation leading from 3-1 pop against Borussia Selagius, and Kermach lead 1-0 against Iglesias. I keep wondering if it like Kermit the Frog, but that's, nah, it's not related. Ooh, we've taken the lead in the match between Korabia Danube Old and Sötvattenspiraterne. And that means 5. I repeat, we are leading 5-5. Maybe that's also the way it is. You play the first time and stop really fast, but at some point you end up back here. Like when you're ready, when ready for it. Yeah. I definitely feel that's also one of the things. I do think a lot of people also really wish they had stayed with their first team, because just imagine the war chest you could have saved up passively. But some people quit 3 times, sign up 4 times. How they stay. Let's see. Uh-oh. The French are leading. But, wow. Oh, as things stands right now, there'll be 3 teams. 4 wins. Right now. Wow. That's not what I had expected. (4-2) lead, I guess they are in front of us. They are. Union Edge Tiacto are in front of us. Oh, yeah, and they are only just ahead of us by 1 win. And I guess if we are If we are tied like that, we would be ahead of them. Because we won against Union HCC. But the thing is, yeah, it doesn't matter. Overtaking them doesn't matter, because we'll still play them. Oh, it's not like it doesn't matter. Sorry, I didn't mean that. It matters. It matters. Matters a lot. Arsenal. 2-0. Jonah Bleibeer. The thing is, yeah, I mean, if they win 2 more, they would be equal to Masterminds and overtake them, and then we play Masterminds. Is it wrong that I have an idea that I think Masterminds would be harder to play because we've lost against them? Like, didn't we lose 8-1? Maybe that's just me. 5-2 for Beta EH Jerusalem against CF. No one beats Dynamiters twice. Hopefully not. It's my last day of work tomorrow. Need to go, guys. It was nice to see you all. Thank you so much for stopping by and all the support, Steve. I really appreciate it. Oh, and there he is with one more. Thank you. Thank you. I hope to see more of you in the time off. Thank you so much, Steve. I appreciate the support. Zulu Nation 4-1. Penalty from Sergio Peresuti. Do an off-season live to gather the crew. We will beat them when it really matters. Hopefully. Like, yeah, dude. Would be really fun to gather the crew. $20 remain. Pharmacia. Free kick. 20 meters out. Rainer Katzenschlager. Oh, we already in the dark times with the here comes the counterattack for Aruk. Pignola has made it 3-0. Vinda Kamau assists Jordi Vernis. And Hasselbacher Rookies has made it 2-1 against Darkwing Ducks. Yes! From a corner. We can do it. Where did we have oh, a rook. They missed it. Longuello has taken the lead. Real Longuello. I see the Swedes are making up excuses about this meaningless match, but I don't believe they noticed the fact that there's a reset. It doesn't matter if we played strong teams in this one. What? Nervous event. These guys? Yeah, okay, maybe. Leonhardsen continue. Now it's 4-1. Alex Oddball Odina and Alejandro Martin Cianferroni has made it 7. This is a feels good moment, I must say. I don't know. I mean, potentially this one could go either way. But now it's 8. Nah, I can't hide the smile. I'm actually feeling a bit bad for them. Atletico Panos has clawed one back. 3-2. Plugast Arch. 4-0. Argentina. What? It's hard to be sad in such a situation. But at least Ragnar is not a cruel guy, so I can't imagine he would want to make it 9-0. I can't imagine. But I've only met him once. Boops, Russia, 4-2. Oh, he is? Is he spearheading the charge? Masilas with the equalizer against Real Longuelo. We have taken the lead against SSCUC. 3-2 now. Goal by Muhammad Daraji. And Arsenal, row 27, seed 583, up 2-0 against Huracan. Does that mean hurricane in Spanish? Etoile Rouk de Cotonou, 3-1 for Daniel. Now, we also should remember, it's not over until the fat lady and all that. And, yeah. They are now 6-2. Oh, they've missed another one. Free kick. They would be strong in this one. The robust lady. Is this a 20? Oh, they've taken the lead. Aruk. Oh, here's some action. Okay. I think it's 7-1 now. Yeah, you know, sometimes Hattrick is unrealistic. Zulu Nation up 5-1. Boom, boom, boom. Carl Everett Jons. Zulu Nation 6-1. Okay, it's dangerous to do a reload. Oh. The identity shakers will be charging down the field now. Pitbulls is taking the lead. Peter Nunda 3-2. Another one for Backstein. They lead 3-1 against CF Messi. Real Pignola 4-0 against Star Wars. Hilmarsson. It's 6-2. No, it's just 6-1. But it's getting closer. It's getting closer. Equalizer between WeHab and SSCUC. It's the away team with the equalizer. David Il Principino Knappek And 4-0 for 4-3 for Real Longuelo. 82 minutes almost played now. Oh, an equalizer. Goldfinger. Sporting furthering the lead. Miho Oljica from the left. Jerusalem 6-2 now from a set piece. Direct free kick following the counter there. Hasselbacher down the right. Khan, Wunderkind, and it's 3-1. Fireball has taken the lead. Abd El Nournarji. Nervevent for Schutorps BK. I will have to double check just how bad it is. How bad is it? Yeah, I mean, confusion. But Chase, we won the head-to-head battle, so we would be second. Not that, well, it matters because that would be better, but we would play the same. Cotonou 4-1 against Virtus Padania. I don't know if that depends how you set the tiebreakers. I mean, that's on you. You can define the tiebreakers. You can still define the tiebreakers. You have to change it if it's not the case. Equalizer between Masillas and Longuelo. Now 4-4. Darkwing Ducks with a PNF from Lantunen. Now he's a double goal scorer. 5 minutes remain. Two converted shots. How good? Yeah, I mean, semantics, right? But he looks like a fairly strong keeper still. Bragging rights, yeah. Famacia, the free kick. There are. They've tried a few set pieces and a few kicks. Ruti Sanfridsson with the save. Time for a little counter. Could very well be time for a little counter attack. If I know the engine. But you can never be too sure about the engine. Nah, I shouldn't complain about the engine tonight. Instead, post a few golden toilets. And also a few Danish toilets. Five-1 now for Cotonou, and we have taken the lead, 4-3. Det er mest skidt i dag. It was from a meme back during a national team stream. Like, the coach was like, I think I'll have to watch this one from the toilet. Still a draw. We live. Jerusalem just keeps scoring here. Dimitri Kumar. Lars Ingvar Lindgren. It's a miss. Backstein has made it 4-1, and Concepcion Unido has clawed one back. Reduced the lead. It's now 3-1 for the Maltese Highlanders. Screaming Fox FC at level at 3-3 now with Perth United Reborn. Cotonou. Yet another goal, direct free kick from Raymond de la Sierra. Oh, bam. It's all level between Famasha and Aruk BK, so we'll be moving into extra time. Backstein, 5-1 now. And we have the first results coming in here. Arsenal beat Yalmaz Yelta 2-0. Sporting Club Deborah beat FC Popovac 2-0. And Sherlocks have taken a 3-0 win against Kuwachis. I do not dare to press or push anything right now, because usually extra time also between Aruks and Schutorps. That's also the case between Ashes Hut and Berghult Ravers. Wow, random rules really. Yeah, we are fairly good showing. And with a reset, all squads have all teams available again in the semis. Now, the question is, what kind of gunpowder are you saving for a potential final? That'll be interesting. But I think we could still potentially... Nah. We could still... Masterminds could... Oh, things are not settled. Things are not settled. Korabia Danube Old has taken a 2-1 win against Sjövardenspiraterne, and Arsenal SS Tikov wins 2-0 against Hjalmars Hjalta. I think I already announced that one. Leonardsen win 4-1 against Links United. But I think we'll just commence to all the extra time games for now, simply because we may run into a little, like it does. Couldn't Mastermind potentially lose 2 more? Isn't it 5-7? If they lose another 2, they are on 28. If I win the, if the Dynamiters win 3 of the remaining matches, that could swing. That would be 29. No, yes. That would be 29-28. You sure about that one, Chase? I'm not. Masterminds? But it says 5-2. Oh, Jules 1 isn't updated. Oh, what? Sorry. Okay. Oh, like that. Okay, so they won't lose another 2. I see. I see. I'm getting like, okay, so it's somewhere in between somewhere in between it's a superposition. It's not static, it's not dynamic, it's in between. the standings. That's fine. Be right back. It could be level. Yeah, we could overtake, I think. Are the matches back live or? Famashet attacking down the left now. The Predator, Ramanathan. Yeah, no worries, Chase. No worries. It's 2-1 for Marcia. I don't think there'll be any trophies awarded like this. You should still consider this very much a sandbox thing. And I even think like creating like spending developer resources in that regard might be a bit much in terms of how many teams like have a chance of being part of this. But I don't know, it's not for me to decide. Is that a stamina? I always watch my games like that. Can keep up with every match, but if following a lot of matches, then it's hard. I'm reading something on the forum on the side because the truth of the matter about these extra time situations, they are not always the most eventful. But let's take a look here. Costa Varciacia down to right wing. Let's see if we take yet another lead here. No, we don't. On overview? Oh, like this? Oh wow, I like to swap between to see if there's something happening. But the overview does it change. I know if you open up a match from the live, sorry, if you open up a match on the league page, it will automatically swap around. But I don't think it does that for the live viewer. Only works live for 6-8 matches. When there's an event happening at the same time in multiple matches, you can follow all of them. Oh yeah, on the overview, yeah. That's true. I don't think that'll be the case often in... Oh. So, Madame Pisoa. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. No. Perth United Reborn up 4-3 against Screaming Fox. Oh. Wolf Alexander Perzel. Ouchies. Almost halfway in the extra time now. Sean Horatius. Down the left, unfortunately for hopefully no penalties today. Well, 4 out of 6 heading to penalties at the moment. Yeah, I don't think we can catch them. I don't necessarily want to. I think we are better off playing the French community, but I'm not entirely sure. But I guess the strategic discussions are different still. Like, go all out attack in the semis in order to qualify for the final, or do you keep something in the tank for an eventual final? It's resemblant of like national team, like Hattrick gameplay, right? I mean, there are parallels to be drawn. Yeah, I think it was very, very close against them. Perhaps even a little lucky as well. The PDIMs are doing work here today. How many? Ooh, a lot of chances already. 4 regular chances for Usher. Wow. Luck follows the brave. Yeah, at times at least, right? We go win this. It would be a very nice way to kick off these community events. You can win the inaugural competition. They're very fun this tournament. I really hope they make it a regular thing. I would really like to see another installment of this tournament at some point. August Vaitelavicius. Is this an equalizer? Once again? Oh, it is. They are celebrating like they have won in the Swedish chat. That's fun. That's fun. Oh, okay. I will remove one of the... format can improve or stay as it is, nothing against it. Well, I guess it could move in different directions. It, like, depending on what you like, what's the focus? I mean, if it's about making more strategic choices or actually having people like talk more about how to approach a game, you could definitely make changes, right? But honestly, like, I actually favored including the most possible teams from the signups. I had to leave a few out, but my approach was to include as many managers as possible. That's also the reason why my team isn't actually playing. I could invite another member for the community or from Hattrick to take part. So also in that regard, I'm quite pleased that we have done as well as we have in the league phase, to be honest, because that wasn't necessarily my focus to set up something really strong or to dominate. I just wanted more people to have a chance of participating. So I'm very pleased with the situation. We almost ready for a few penalty shootouts here. Happy to make the cut. Well, happy to include both of you, for sure. Oh, penalty shootouts. Could they turn up the speed in these? We're back. Last time one game was too much. Yeah. I'm fearing it won't be. I'm fearing it could be as well tonight, but I have an idea that the long shots team here will be very strong on penalties. One 0 Rooks and also 1-0 for Marcia. Mortensen. Equalizer in both of the matches. Aruk as well, and Usher has taken the lead. Aruk, Yuri Shilakov. He scored. Masha has also taken the lead. Anderson. It's saved by Hating. Jean-Paul Hating. Usher with the lead again now, and an equalizer from Lung. Do you know if the long shots tactics also generate more free kicks? No, free kick generation is it's just based on the position. Like a regular chance could end up as a free kick. I think that's fixed. But they have a good chance to score from them. Obviously. Aruks Anton Hageböck. Is he Swedish? Oh no, he's German. It's a goal. I don't know why I dunked that one, because I haven't done that for a while. Grønholdt. Alex Grønholdt has made it 5-3 for Pharmacia. And an equalizer for Berkult Torstensson. Now, if you're scoring, that doesn't it, like, I mean, a long shot team often gets a good amount of possession as well, so you often have a lot of chances, meaning you get that free kick, and you'll probably also have a good free kick taker, right? So I think it makes sense. You just see it more often because it's more likely to happen that you score on it. Rooks. Klaus Christoph Border. He must be German, yeah. He's put it wide. This could be the difference. What about Pharmacia? Riepel. He's missed it. Malukains. Berkult. Ferit Karail. Schitorps have taken the lead. Looks like they'll clinch a win here. That's pretty much what, like, two of them. Ragnar said he'd probably lose penalties. Rook said it as well, but see here, Johansson. Abeln. Shoot top one. This in real life. Okay, we'll just there it is. Oh, please don't be eternal shootout now. The Predator has missed. It must have been settled here. Aruk wins. Hey, Michael, is this Hattrick the game from Sweden that I lost hours to back in the early 2000s? I remember it being all about the midfielders. It certainly is. Sahadia. It certainly is. It's alive and kicking. Hilmarsson. I wouldn't mind if you just... Always a good time to a comeback, yeah. We are, at the moment... The YouTube algorithm knows me too well. Yeah, perhaps. Berghult Ravers has taken the win, and it's not all about midfielders now. No, it's not. There's been introduced a few alternatives. What these matches we are currently following are part of a community event with like, I have a small Danish community and then I have a fairly large international community. And we are facing each other today. My representatives have played against the Swedish community, and we won 6-3. Yeah, UK games are still on Sunday evening. Danish games are Sunday afternoon. Oh, you still play the cricket spin-off, Hattrick. I see. There's 240,000 users or so in Hattrick nowadays. Of other matchups today, we've seen the French-speaking community against the Italian community and another international community against the Spanish-speaking community from primarily South America. And the Italians have taken first place, the French second, Dynamites, which is my community team, has taken third place, and Sweden has taken fourth place, meaning we'll play the French in the semi-final on next Tuesday. I think I still have my training pub spreadsheets somewhere. You know, it's never too late to make a comeback to a good old Hattrick game, if you like. I have plenty of spreadsheets myself, to say the least, about Hattrick. I'll show you my team, because all of the matches in my matchup is actually over now. So currently I am playing with a bunch of homegrown players, a team based on this guy Zanotti, and this channel also feature a Let's Play series which almost spans 3 years now, with the initial build-up with profit training while waiting for a few good youth players. And I don't know if you're familiar with this heart. I don't know if that was introduced the last time you played, but this means he's homegrown, and you can see, if you remember the, like, I'm using a Fox Trick add-on. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you. And that adds like a full level for like divine loyalty, which is what any player would gain, and then another half level. So his effective level in defending is actually 14.5. Thank you for being here, Flictor. Effective level in playmaking is actually 15.5, Titanic. So the idea is to train him alongside another few homegrown players all the way. It's a from the cradle to the grave project. And this is the three main central midfielders for the team. It's sort of the same webpage but different. Love it. They just introduced youth teams. As I left. Oh, it's been a while since you left then. I would say if you feel this response from seeing the website colors and like a kind of an updated design and such, you should definitely give it a spin. like the core of the game remains the same, but they've made like some good additions. Like back in the days, you could speculate in finishing in a promotion place in order to get an extra match to train in. Nowadays, they have accommodated for this need by introducing weekend friendlies, so everyone gets the same amount of training and such. And yeah. But yeah, we get to play Union HT Aktu in the semifinals on Thursday. We'll have to discuss what kind of approach to take. Should we come out strong in order to secure the final? Or should we play the long game? I think I maxed out at 3rd division or 4th division in England. Yeah, I know where you come from, because I've actually played like a few times myself. The first time I started was back in 2002, and eventually though, playing sort of a like you would play Football Manager or Championship Manager back then, playing without a very long-term plan, you will eventually run out of money, and for some it is frustrating. But this time I knew that I had to start accumulating some resources before actually going into a long-term plan. And yet I started earlier than I had anticipated, simply because I got some extremely good players. Nowadays you can also, like if you have a premium package of supporter, you are allowed to manage multiple teams. So I'm also playing a cradle to the grave setup in my Danish team. So this is my best player there. And he's about to pop in passing 5 hours or so. So the idea is to train players like for full carrier all the way, like the most important players, which often would be midfielders. That would be similar to what you know already. But there are counter-attack approaches. There's long shot approaches nowadays as well. But still, for now, it's about time I say goodnight, and thank you guys for sticking by the Dynamiters in the chat. We've done very well with our approach, which was to include as many managers as possible into this community event, and it's been good so far. Semifinals, I'm happy about that. Now, next week, we try to see if we can go even further. Oh, by the way, Michael, I'm just saying, if you decide to return to Hattrick right now, there's actually a head start for you. Because, well, potentially if you could find a spot where you would finish in a position with some prize money, because the season has just finished. No pressure, of course. But it would be a perfect time, because you could get a little extra, potentially, by finishing in the right spot without even playing. Anyway, yeah. They'll be paid out on Sunday. But I guess, yeah, you can't know for sure if you'll end up in a... But still, a little extra. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys around. And remember to still enjoy the off-season. It won't be as active as usual until the league starts again. And the cup. Ooh. Perhaps it's time for a cup run. We'll see. Thank you so much. Have a great Friday tomorrow. Take care. Bye.